Hello and welcome. KFC presents Bank Alphala T20I series, third T20 live from Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. A little earlier, the toss, Salman Ali Agha did call correctly, but this time around, he fielded first.
Premier fast bowler Shariful is not available for them because of groin injury, and Khalid has been given an opportunity. Their batting has to come to the fore. And today, it's going to be a different story. No scoreboard pressure. They have to set a total for the Pakistani batters.
Haris Rauf misses out. Abbas Afridi given a game. But up top, it'll be all eyes on the openers. The openers haven't had a great time, but Saibzada Farhan, though, has batted well in his first game. And they need to start well. Asif Yaqub, umpire says, let's play. First ball pulled away. Timing is very decent. Boundary to start the innings. Goes over the top, it is straight and it hit very well. The first maximum of the innings.
Presented full face of the bat, got the elevation and the control. That's a good looking hit.
Like that, this time it is being smashed away. That is a glorious hit.
That's in the air. Fielder trying to get underneath. A valiant effort from Fahim Ashraf, but in vain.
This time in the air, but in the gap. That's a terrific extra cover drive. Back-to-back boundaries to end the fourth is 36 without loss. Launched away. It is high in the air. One bounce into the fence. Boundary to welcome Fahim Ashraf. And driven through extra cover, so make that 4 in a row.
I so inveterate of the left-handers to see that line.
It's a very fine shot, all along the carpet for 4. Beautifully played. Going straight, that's the value of that. And it's gone for 6. That's a great way to finish the over.
That's a beautiful shot down the ground again, exposing the stumps. Picked up the length very quickly and smashed it.
That's cracked. That's beautifully cracked. That's a terrific shot for 6. He's just picked that up superbly. Maximum result. That's hit well as well. Oh, and it's gone through. That's an unforced error. That's just gone straight through. That's not going to make the bowler very happy. No, look at that look. He's a bit 16 from it, 80 for none. Oh, that's picked up. Charging. Smacked that. Belted it for 6. Effortlessly. That is superb. Absolutely superb.
Goes down the wicket, makes some room, and he cracks it away over cover and mid-off for another 6.
That's the 5th 6. And he's cracked that for 6. That's a fine stroke. Right out of the screws and superbly caught, sir. Didn't interrupt his phone call at all.
Pick up the right length. This was full. And he says, thank you very much. I'm going to put it away for another 6 here. That is a really good shot. Oh, look at that catch.
Another smack, another 6. The fun continues for Bangladesh. This has been a terrific beginning. Wow. That is absolutely dismissed, out of his sight. That's scooped up in the air, and that's taken. It's Abrar who picks up a catch and provides Pakistan with a breather.
Help the cause of Pakistani bowlers with that stroke. They were looking desperately for this breakthrough, and it has come through Fahim Ashraf. A comfortable catch. Now finally, the opening partnership has been broken. Tanzim contributing with 42 from 32, 110 for 1.
Oh, that's gone up in the air. Keeper is calling for it. He takes it quite easily in the end. Imran will be absolutely gutted because he's batting like a dream.
The first googly he attempted was a wide one, but this time around he managed to pick the outside edge, and nicely judged catch by Haris behind the stumps. From Pervez Amon, 66 from 34, 113 for 2.
And he's bowled intelligently. And he's picked up a couple of wickets, except for that delivery, which was flat. And a little bit of width provided to the right-hander and makes the fence in no time. He'll be disappointed. Oh, that's good enough. That really is a heavyweight shot for 6.
Terrific ball striking.
Great bat speed to go with the execution. He read it well, and that's hit for 6. Wonderful strike from the right-hander. He read it early and picked him like he was reading the back of his hand.
And Litton Das gets a boundary. Extra cover. One bounce into the fence. Or bowl him. Tried to do it fancily and missed it completely. Hassan Ali celebrates.
If you do, then the ball would go on to hit the stump. Just rolling the fingers over. It's a slower delivery and hits the timber. The partnership comes to an end. The skipper, Liton Kumar Das, has to go. He departs for 22. Bangladesh 162 for 3.
Backs away, thumps it away. Past extra cover, wide open spaces. That is an impressive shot. He tries the reverse and taken. Again, pace off. The reverse ramp not working. Haris with the catch.
Being a left-hander, he wanted to play the reverse, and all he did manage to get some part of the bat, and the keeper does the rest. Full credit to the bowler, Shamim Hussain. He goes for 8. Bangladesh 171 for 4.
Tries the Yorker, whipped away straight to the man. Saim Ayub takes it at deep mid-wicket. Abbas Afridi strikes again.
He pulled it back in his previous over, and this time around not one, but this time he picks up his 2nd wicket in the same over. Fuller flicks it away straight into the hands at deep mid-wicket. Gone for 25. Bangladesh 172 for 5.
It's it down the ground, enough elevation, yes. Flat, long, and 6. Full toss, gets it over mid-off, boundary. A 6 and a 4. Hassan Ali, slow one in the air. Chance in the deep and taken. Hassan Nawaz made good ground. And Hassan Ali's pace-off delivery works.
Forces the batter to hit it in the air. Just couldn't find the gap. Probably just on the bottom part of the bat. It's a pretty decent catch. He had to run a long way to his left. Hassan Nawaz, and takes it very nicely indeed. So Mehdi Hasan Miraj departs for 1. It's 6 down for 184.
Oh, thumped away leg side. He gets the gap and gets the distance as well. Free hit, deposited over the rope. Goes wide again, dragged it leg side. They want the second. Will they get the second? Yes, they will. So 2 runs to end the innings. 196 in the end. Bangladesh, the last 5 overs, got 46. Pakistan bowled well at the end, but Bangladesh, having been put into bat, and the series that they've had, they'd be satisfied with their way that their batting has performed. You know, Bangladesh put into bat the opening partnership, Tanzid 42, Imran 66. Contributions by Lyndon Das and Hidroy. And they ended up, in the end, at 196 for 6. And the bowling, Hassan Ali, 2 for 38. But Abbas Afridi was the star of the show. Just 26 runs conceded and 2 wickets for him. 7 bowlers used for Pakistan made sure that Bangladesh couldn't get to 200. 196 for 6. So Pakistan, to win the series 3-0, they need 197, and that run chase we'll see after this short break.
Yeah, they've got to start well. There will be a bit of a pressure on these openers, because the required run rate is just touching 10 runs in an over right from the word go.
Belt up, the run chase is on. He likes this shot, particularly against spin. Oh, what a beginning! What a strike! Announcing himself in no uncertain terms. This is massive. What a great start. What a great 6.
Yeah, 0 and 4 in the last 2 innings that he has played for Pakistan. But this time around, the first ball that he faces,
that's gone up in the air. This could be out. This is out. Rishad Hussain takes a very, very good catch. By the rope he was. And it's Farhan, Saibzada Farhan, who's been dismissed, looking for a big hoik, big 6. Not to be tonight.
Mehdi Hasan Miraj. So he goes there for that slot sweep. Doesn't connect in the air. And nicely taken in the deep by Rishad Hussain. Just have a bit of a look. He was okay. He goes for 1. Pakistan loses their first wicket. It's 8 for 1.
That's guided into the fence. That is such a good shot and a great beginning. Earlier we saw Saim Ayub deposit 1 for a massive 6, his first ball of the innings. Oh, that is smashed. 1 bounce into the fence. That's how he bats. On the day, a match winner. That's convincing. That is really good shot into the gap. 1 bounce over the rope for 4. He's not going to let up. The pressure will be exerted. That's a wrong line. That's gone. Traveled all the way for 6. What a beautiful pickup shot. Last ball deposited over the fence.
The first 4 deliveries that I mentioned earlier was on and around the off stump. This time he digs it in short and sits up nice. It's such a beautiful pitch to bat on. That's not the right line, neither it's the right length.
That's gone. That's the 6. It deserved that hit. Saim Ayub is timing them well, and it's not good bowling. You've got to say Hassan has got to improve. He's got to bowl within the stumps. That is a half tracker on the pads, and Saim Ayub is not going to really miss out on those.
Crack. That's out of the screws. Pick the bones out of that one. That's gone for 6. That's a terrific shot. Superb stuff from Ayub. Just 1 down, halfway through the 8th over. Oh, that's a bit of a freebie. And that's been hammered. Hammered for half a dozen. Oh, full intentions hit that over the rope for 6. Slightly short, not that short, slightly short, and slammed into the crowd. Top shot that.
If you're slightly short, you'll be punished. Yet another 6.
That's picked up. First ball of the over, end of the crowd. Great shots. Opened the blade beautifully and timed it superbly. Has he got it all the way? Yeah, he has. That's a magnificent shot. It's not one of the blasts into the crowd, but it's a magnificent shot, well timed.
Yeah, got his 50. Very well compiled 50 from him.
Back live now. Now, has he got it straight down the throat of the fielder? I think he has. Oh, that's disappointing. And that expression tells us all the story.
We didn't have to do much to get rid of Saim Ayub.
If he was trying to hit a little bit squarer, perhaps he was. I think it seemed to be not that high on the bat. But straight down Tanz's throat. Pretty much. It's the end of the partnership, which is worth 92. It's the end of a very good knock from Saim Ayub. 45 off 29. Pakistan now 100 for 2.
There he goes, effortlessly puts it away for 6. What a strike that is. That is such a beautiful shot. Caressed it. No power. Just beautiful hands through the ball.
That is elite. That is high-class batting.
Yeah, cheeky and a great hit for 6. It's hit the cushions on the full, I think. Yeah, that's gone up in the air. Now we're talking his second 6 of the innings. Completely at home. Goes big again, goes straight again. It's a 4. Massive hitting down the ground. Loving this, absolutely loving this from Hassan Nawaz. And now that's gone up in the air. This will take some catching. It's a high ball, it's a sky ball. It's taken beautifully. Rishad with a great catch, dismissing dangerous Hassan Nawaz. He was shaping up so well. It's Miraz.
Yeah, around the wicket, the angle across, the ball just carrying on with the arm. Not a lot of spin. That's why the connection, not great. But it's a good catch. Went really high in the night sky. Difficult to judge the depth. But Rishad Hussain did it perfectly. Hassan Nawaz out for 26 of just 13. Pakistan 137 for 3 to get back in the game.
Oh, what a shot that is. Great connection, great bat speed. Absolutely world-class hit this, because it happened in a jiffy. In about half a second, we got a great result from his blade. In position, yeah, just flexing his muscle. Is not finished yet. Yeah, nicely done. Over cover. Easy shot for Salman Ali Agha. He plays spin beautifully.
Picked that up nicely, and it's gone all the way for 6. Takes him into the 90s.
And if he does?
Can't see a bead of perspiration on his forehead. He's hit that through the covers. He's found the gap, and it's raced away for a boundary. Takes him now to 99. Mohammad Harris, that is absolutely spectacular. What a scintillating performance. Magical. It's his first 100 for Pakistan. First 100 in T20 International as well for Pakistan. Magnificent work from Mohammad Harris. And the first Pakistan non-opener score 100 in T20 Internationals also. He's ticked off a few boxes, that's for sure. Brilliant stuff. What a delight to watch this. Rocking back and just slams that over the ropes as well for 6 more. He's with a rocket now, that's for sure. With a rocket, he wants to finish this quickly. He's putting on a real show. Flicked away. Brilliant. Runs are coming left, right and centre now. 1 required now. 1 to win. And that is going to be it. Punch gloves in the middle. They just stroll through to complete the run, and that is it. What a performance by Pakistan. They have been absolutely brilliant today. This has been a wonderful game. What a performance. Pakistan win by 7 wickets. 3-zip they win this series. It's the first time they've won a T20 International Series 3-zip since December 2021, and Mohammad Harris, you can be so pleased with your performance because that was really special to watch.
What a chase, what a chase. They needed 197 and 196 by Bangladesh. They thought they were in business when they picked up the wicket of Shahibzada Farhan. He's been in very good form, but what about Mohammad Harris? Unbeaten on 107, and look at the number of deliveries that he faced, 46, taking the game away from Bangladesh. Saim Ayub also making a good contribution of 45 of 29, making sure they have the clean sweep in this 3-match series. I thought Madison Miraj was the pick of the bowler. Look at his figures, 2 for 26. But then the only wicket went to Tanzim, but the others expensive.
Right, let's have a look at the match summary of the third and final match. KFC Banco Fala presents T20 series. Bangladesh batting first after they were asked to bat first. 196 for 6 they got. It was a good total. We thought that, and I heard Atali Khan say they thought it was about 15 runs short of what they perhaps should have been. Iman was brilliant with his 66 off 34. Tons at 42. They didn't kick on, and that's probably the difference in the two teams. Abbas Afridi, 2 for 26 off his 4, bowled beautifully. And Pakistan reply, 197 for 3. Harris, outstanding. 107 not out off 46 balls, 45 off 29. And 2 for Miraj as well. And Pakistan getting up by 7 wickets to win the series 3-zip.